spend money to make money. That's estimated you're making your tuition is about $14K a year. You're in a 4-year program. That's about what, $56,000 probably a student loan you would have to earn, right? You graduate from college, you're making about $80K for the entry-level position. So I look at it like this: you spend money to make money. You spend that $56,000 for about 4 years just to start making $80K a year. Then you're able to pay off your tuition in time, and then you're able to, live life the right way. So whenever you think about, oh, college is too expensive, you have things as financial aid, scholarships. Scholarships is very important. Now, what do you guys know about scholarships? You think it's only for college students?
Yes. No, you can get them in high school.
Exactly. But a lot of people are not aware that you can get a scholarship in high school. So it's very important. It's free money. It's free money out there. You're just gonna have to put in the due diligence and the work to obtain that free money. When it's time for you to go into college and apply for some scholarships, you're gonna apply for your financial aid. Mistakes as a freshman. Going into college, in high school, I made pretty decent grades. I made A's and B's. So I went into college thinking, I was very cocky and confident. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing I did in high school. No, big wake up call. First test was in business algebra with calculus. So that's algebra and calculus. Now you guys may not know what calculus is, but it's a very, very hard math. So the first test comes, I didn't study as much as I needed to. Can you guys give me a guess what you think I got on my first test?
740.
12.
10?
65.
35? It's close. On my first test, I received a 33. I received a 33 in my business algebra course. And that's because I didn't know how to properly study. After receiving a 33, I could have easily just, man, I'm not gonna pass this class. I went back into the lab, I did my research, and I learned how to properly study. In college, it's all about self-management, determination, and ambition. You gotta have a go-getter's attitude. How many of you would consider yourself as a go-getter, that you're a very ambitious person? Ambitious? Ambitious. Let me give you guys a time where I felt that I had to use my go-getter's attitude, not just in college. How many of you guys play sports? We got some sports players in here? All right, we got quite a few. What about football? We got some football players in here? All right. So in middle school, I was forced to play football because you have to play football in order to play basketball. Middle school, I was little. I was like 4'10". I didn't like football. I was too little. I was scared to get hit. I didn't even want to be out there. So, we're playing Albright Middle School. They have a star running back. He's about 6'2". He's fast. The score was already, we're in the fourth quarter, like 30 seconds to go. It's like 48-0, right? So I'm playing safety. I'm all the way in the back. Mind you, I don't properly know how to play this position, but I'm out there. So 48-0, they're running up the score on us. The running back breaks free. He breaks through the linebackers, breaks through my cornerbacks, and he's coming my way. So I'm right here it's right by the end zone, so like right by the goal line. So I'm right here. I don't know how to tackle, but I want to stop him from scoring because I don't want to get embarrassed by the team. We're already losing, and for them just to keep scoring, it just brings us down as a team. Now, in back of my head, I had to use my ambitious attitude. You have to tackle this guy, right? I was scared for my life. I don't want to tackle him. I just want to get the game over with. So he's running towards me, playing safety. He's coming up the sideline. He's running over everybody, mind you. He's coming my way. I dug my head. He runs over me, right? But I'm clinging onto his legs. Now, in football, if you're clinging onto a guy's legs and he's dragging you, it's embarrassing. Like you look weak getting dragged. But I'm dragging him so he don't score. He's almost right there, and I finally, it's like, God tells me something in my head. You have to tackle this guy. And even though we lost, let me just tackle him to feel better about myself. So with all my strength, as he's dragging me, I kind of pull myself up a little bit, and I clip him by the knee, and I bring him down, and they don't score a touchdown. We lost the game. Now, I didn't do anything special. We lost the game. But you just use that ambitious attitude just to get yourself into certain situations, to get yourself out of situations. And it applies in high school and in college. You have to have that attitude. Now, let's go back to my test grade. I got a 33. I could have easily, just like, what, I'm not gonna pass this class. But after that, I learned how to properly study. I practiced previous tests, and my next test, I got a B, right? For the final, I ended up getting an A. And then for the class, for the overall, I got a B. Now, I started with a 33, and that's an F. Most people, when they get that 33, their morale is automatically brought down. They don't feel quite confident as they once did. But having that go-getter's ambitious attitude I was able to pull a 33 into a B, and I received my credit for the course. Let's talk about different relationships during school, positive and negative. Now, in college, it's very, very, very important that you maintain positive relationships. Not only with your friends, your parents, girlfriends, boyfriends, or whoever. Anything positive in your life is highly encouraged. Whether you're in college or in high school, you're gonna have to have something positive in your life to keep you going. If you could let any negative things get into your life and they affect you as a person, it brings your morale down and you're not able to focus. Let's give you guys an example. You have a test on a Friday. It's Tuesday afternoon. Your girlfriend or boyfriend, you guys been arguing all week, right? You take the test and you failed the test. Now mind you, this is the third test of the semester. You needed this test to get your credit for the class. If not, you automatically failed because your grades were already pretty low. You failed the test because you weren't able to study because you were getting distracted negatively. And then you're put back a whole nother semester. You have to take that course again, pay for that course again because a negative relationship impacted your life. You have to invest in yourself. I tell people this all the time. You are your own star player, all right? Invest in yourself. Nobody else is going to invest in you. Pretty soon, you're going to be on your own making decisions for yourself. Your parents are not always going to be there to hold your hand. You have to make decisions on your own. And right now, I'm pretty sure you guys made a decision on your own without anybody consulting you. That's how it is in college or just in life in general. You have to invest in yourself. Anything that you can see is putting yourself forward and impacting your life positively, you want to pursue that. Anything negative that you feel that will bring yourself down, you want to stir yourself away from that. Because negative situations bring negative outcomes. Oh, I'm sorry. And let's talk about how to stay on track during college. When I first got there, after failing my test, I had to develop a proper study habit. I had to learn how to properly study. And also with that, I had to do self-management. I had to learn how to balance my time. Where the things that are not as important, those are the things that I'm least worried about. My most important things are always at the top. You're gonna learn how to put your priorities first. And this is the same thing for high school. As you may be an athlete, we have a lot of athletes here, so we have a lot of people who have sports, but they also have to deal with the academic side. And also with that, you also have to go home and deal with the family and the social things. You're gonna learn how to prioritize things and put the most important things forward. The things that are least important, that are bringing you down as a person, let's take those out of our lives. All right, and it all starts here. So after today, I want you guys, a few things to take away from this presentation about college and inspiring you guys to go to college is to get involved today. Now, in high school, you have the opportunity to enroll in the dual credit courses. Also with dual credit, you have the early college. I was on a tour yesterday of you guys' campus and I seen that you guys have an early college program. An outstanding program that allows you to not only graduate with your high school degree, you can leave here with an associate's degree as well. So how does it feel to leave here with an associate's degree and a high school degree? You enroll into a university and then you get a bachelor's degree, right? And on top of that, you're already coming into college with about 20 to 25 credits. So you're probably already a year ahead of everyone. So you may graduate early. Let's say you graduated at the age of 20 from college. You have a high school degree, an associate's degree, and a bachelor's degree. You have 3 degrees under your belt and you're only 20 years old. And that's because you took care of your business, you got involved in high school. It's very important to access your resources. You have different counselors, you have different teachers. You have a lot of adults around you that are willing to help you if you only ask the questions. You don't always have to get on your phone and let's go do on Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter. Let's get on Google and research some things about your career. Different studies that you want to pursue. If you could go to college tomorrow, what are some things that you want to pursue? What type of field of study do you want to see yourself in? Sports business or sports management? Yes, sir. What else? Yes, ma'am. You want to go into medical field? That's good. That's where the money's at. Anything else? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Anybody else? All right. And it's so. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am? Psychiatrist, okay, yes. Okay, so you want to go into law. Okay, that's good. And it's okay for those of you who are not sure as of right now, but since you're not sure, let's go and take some career assessments. Let's get on Google and take a career test that sees what type of field of study that best fits your personality. Communicate with your teachers, very important. Let's ask your teachers. All your teachers have went to some type of college in their life. They have that degree. Let's ask them, how did they get to where they are today? Ask questions, communicate. Communication is key. A lot of students are very unaware. It's because they don't ask questions. You'll graduate high school without asking any questions about college. And then you're just so, you don't know anything. It's because you didn't ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask. Communicate with your teachers. Let's start researching different colleges and degrees. Now, some of you guys mentioned you want to go out of state, right? You don't want to just stay in Texas. You want to stay out of state, right? Let's research the factors of going out of state. Let's look at the tuition. Let's look at housing, things like that. Or what kind of degree plans does this school offer? Let's ask questions. Let's start the research. Let's get more involved, get our brains working. All right, guys. So to sum everything up, what I was basically I wanted to talk to you guys about is preparing you guys for college, right? From today, I want you to take a few key points that you learned and use that. Now, guys are 9th graders, so a year from now, this may be something very important to you. You may go from a year from now, you may take the PSAT, or you may take a career assessment. You may start getting involved into learning more about college, and then you may be like, you know what? That guy told me this, and it sticks in your head. I want you guys to stick in your head that college is very important. You don't want to be that person that graduated. You're working at the neighborhood store, you're making a decent amount of money. Then you see your friends 4 years from now, they graduated with a college degree, living a nice life, driving a nice car. And that's because they took care of their business and they became a leader. You don't want to be a follower in life. Always be a leader. Be that person. Just because everybody else may not be going to college, that doesn't mean that you don't have to go to college. Always be a leader. From today, be a leader. Take initiative. Be different. It's okay to be that person that's at home studying. You don't have to always go out and party or do something. It's okay to be that person that stays at home and studies. It's okay to be different. Be yourself. So right here, we're going to talk about what I do for the community, lending a hand. For the Sanders hand, Sanders being my last name, the hand is being a resilient hand that I'm giving to the community. So it's kind of a play on words. So we have a few photos of what we have done. Right here, we have, I donated to Boys Town, Texas, right here in San Antonio. Right here at Park Youth Ranch, I sponsored a themed water day for the kids in the summer. Right here is a photo of us dabbing with the kids. Right here is my volunteer group for the summer. And this is my ESL and citizenship class that I taught my students. They all graduated and got the citizenship test. They got their citizenship with an 89% pass rate.